you're here to get your things.
What?
Your clothes, whatever else you're gonna need.
Kristen?
Don't start. There's nothing to discuss.
I'm sorry, but there is.
Clarke, don't make it worse for yourself.
There has got to be something that I can say or do.
You've done too much, and there's certainly nothing you can say.
You mean you're just gonna throw me out?
Don't make it sound like it's not justified, Clarke.
It isn't.
You're more arrogant every time I see you.
Darling, what have I done except to protect you?
Clarke, I'm starting to lose my temper.
Darling, have I ever committed adultery? Have I been unfaithful? Have I even looked at another woman since we've been married? No, Kristen. I have been totally loyal to you.
You are unbelievable. What do you want? A medal for fathering Margot's baby?
She tricked me, and you know that.
No, I don't know it.
Look, we can argue about this until we're blue in the face.
Or you can just leave right now.
No, Kristen, wait. I don't want to leave. As much as you may hate or despise me right now, it's that much times 1,000 that I love you. God, honey, you may think what you want, but you cannot doubt the depth of my love. I need you to know that. I have to.
Why? So you can make sure your meal ticket's intact.
You can punish me, but don't leave me. Don't turn me away. You gotta give me another chance. Your brother, Ridge, it's his birthday today. There's a family dinner tonight. I want us to be there together.
I'm happy that you're finally home.
Well, hi. You look very nice.
Thank you very much. Is Ridge with you?
No, I assumed he was here with you. Is Brooke here?
Yes, she's in the kitchen torturing Marie with her valley pot roast.
Well, she's really making dinner for all of us then.
Oh, absolutely. She took the afternoon off.
Good.
Speaking of that, I'd like to talk to you quietly for a moment.
What is it?
It's about being with Angela tonight.
Well, I thought that was the plan, to go out and visit her before dinner.
Yes, but that's not what I meant. It's about bringing her here for dinner tonight.
Here to the house?
What do you think?
Well, I think it's a wonderful idea. Is that even a possibility?
I had a long talk with Todd about it today.
Did Todd have any trouble with that?
Yes, because in the middle of the discussion, she had one of her spells.
Oh. You mean that terrible sound she makes?
Yes, today's episode was particularly difficult. It was very hard. She became almost violent.
Really? Has that happened before?
Oh, yes. Over the years, occasionally. But, you know, it's so strange. In the midst of having this discussion whether she should come over here tonight, and she got into the spell, you know, I mean, I know it's impossible, but for a split second, it was almost as though she heard us.
Sorry I didn't call first. I hope that's not a problem.
Of course not. Incidentally, happy birthday. Yeah, your mother was here earlier this afternoon.
Ah. Well, I suppose she told my sister as well.
I'm afraid so.
Well, sis, how about a hug on your brother's birthday? You know, this time last year, I didn't even know you existed.
Do you have the onion soup mix?
Right here.
Oh, great. Okay, so then there's the carrots, the peas, the potatoes, the slivered almonds.
Who taught you this recipe?
My mother. The best way to a man's heart is through his stomach, Maria. And there's nothing better than a good old-fashioned pot roast. Did you get the water chestnuts? Oh, great. Okay. So here's the roast, which I turn into a meal fit for a king.
How do you fix it?
Well, first you sear the roast, and then you put a couple of cups of water in the pan, and then you add the onion soup mix, and you put the roast in, and you cover and simmer for about 3 hours. And then you add baby peas, carrots, potatoes, and then you cover and let it simmer for another hour. And then you add slivered almonds and water chestnuts. And after that, you have a meal designed to win any man's heart. And hopefully his mother's as well.
But, señorita, will you have time to cook it?
Oh, yes. Didn't Mrs. Forrester tell you? We're going to go visit Angela first.
Ah.
So, could you please help me get this into the oven? Preheat it to 350. Here. Thanks.
Did Mother mention we'd all be out later?
Yes, she did.
Well, there's no keeping anything from you, is there, Angela? Todd, would you do something for me?
Well, certainly. What is it?
I brought something very special for Angela to wear tonight. It's hanging out there in the hallway.
A dress?
Yeah. Forrester Original.
Ridge, I think there's something you should probably know. Your sister had a very difficult moment while your mother was here.
What do you mean?
Well, she started screaming and became very agitated.
More than usual?
Yes. Well, the reason I mention it is you may want to hold off on having her wear something really fantastic, and I'm sure rather expensive, at least for today.
Is that bad, huh?
Well, it's nothing to be alarmed about. I mean, I've seen periods like this in the past. But when they do happen, yes, it can become rather violent.
You sure it's all right to get together tonight?
Ridge, I don't want to be the one to put a damper on your family's plan.
No, Todd, I'd like your professional opinion. I just want to do what's best for Angela here.
Well, I won't deny that what's happened this afternoon hasn't taken its toll on the girl. Ridge, to be honest with you, I think she could use a long evening of rest. Well, I mean, that's not to say that a visit with a family is going to be overly taxing.
Todd, if this ever happens again, I'd like you to tell me about it right away. I depend on your output. So's the family. Well, sis, I'll see you later. You rest.
Ridge, what do you suggest we do about tonight?
I'll talk to my parents. Don't be surprised if we don't show up. You take care of her.
Of course.
If you think I'm going to a family dinner with you, you're out of your mind.
They're expecting us.
Then let them expect us.
Oh, come on, darling. You can't do this. Not to your brother on his birthday.
Oh, you are amazing. You'll use anything and anyone. You just never stop manipulating, do you? Clarke, believe me, the least of your problems is a family dinner we're not going to attend. Have you found a place to stay?
No.
Hadn't you better do something about that?
I'll find something for tonight.
Just for tonight?
Kristen, you're not telling them.
I'm telling you, I need time. Maybe a lot of time.
Oh, but I assume that...
Don't assume anything, Clarke. Except that I'm more confused than I've ever been in my life. And I need time to sort things out. You don't get it, do you? I'm hurting. And it's because of you. My life was perfect until this happened. You ruined everything. I just please get your things and leave as soon as you can.
Well, I think it would be wonderful to have her here with us tonight.
That's what I was thinking.
What would it involve?
Something that you've never experienced. She'd have to be in her wheelchair.
Is that uncomfortable for her? Would she even be aware?
No. She has no awareness. Not any more than being in her own room or her bed or anything. We'd really be doing this for ourselves and for the family. It has absolutely no meaning for Angela. Although I like to fantasize that it would.
Well, would she be in any danger here?
No. Not any more than being in her own room.
And what about the possibility of her having another episode like she did this afternoon?
That's what I wanted to discuss with you because it's a very real possibility.
And Todd feels that she's not ready for this?
I think he'd love to greenlight it.
And I'd love for her to come here. God, Stephanie, that would be wonderful for all of us.
This would be the first time that she'd be in our home.
Her home.
Hello?
Hi, Mother. It's me.
Are you and Clarke on your way?
Oh, that's why I'm calling. I think I'm coming down with the flu or something.
Oh. Do you have a temperature?
I'm sure I do. Will you explain it to Ridge?
Well, honey, can't you come by just for a few moments?
I'd love to. More than anything, I just don't feel up to it.
All right. I'll tell Ridge. And you make sure that husband of yours takes very good care of you.
I will. Thank you, Mother. Goodbye.
Honey.
Just go, Clarke. Please leave.
Hi.
Hello.
Don't worry, I know exactly what I'm doing.
Oh, I would never accuse you of anything less.
Whatever that means.
You know, I've got to hand it to you, Brooke. You never miss an opportunity.
Would you?
I hope you're not comparing your methods to mine.
Oh, I'm sure you made a meal for Ridge at least once while you were courting him.
You see, he courted me, Brooke. I never courted him.
Oh, slip of the tongue.
Well, shall I help?
Yes. You can help by being supportive. I'll need that.
Well, well. Kitchen staff hard at work.
Hi.
Hi. This looks interesting.
Wait till you taste it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You part of this effort too?
No, it's all Brooke's doing.
Well, Caroline's going to supply the moral support.
Oh, I don't think that'll be necessary. You seem to have everything very well in hand.
Is Thorne here?
I don't know. I just got home myself.
I guess I'll go see, though. By the way, we were waiting for you the other night. Did Thorne tell you? No? Ridge and I wanted you to join us for a swim. But apparently you were otherwise occupied.
How would you know?
Just a hunch.
A hunch or hope?
I'm very happy you're all home.
Hello, Mother.
Hello, Caroline, Brooke.
Hello.
Happy birthday.
Well, thank you, but you already told me that this morning.
I know I did. But I thought I'd say it again. After all, it's closer to the actual time that it happened.
Oh, yeah.
Early evening.
Yeah. Well, I always said life begins at sunset.
Is that what you've always said?
I've always said that, yes. I think I'll go change.
Before you do, Brooke, would it be all right if the three of you came into the living room for a few minutes? I'd like to talk to you about something.
Dad, what's up?
Where's your brother? Thorne should be here for this.
Well, I guess he's waiting for the Hong Kong shipment.
Well, what about Kristen? Is she here?
Oh, I'm sorry. Honey, she called. She's coming down with the flu, so she's not going to be here for your party.
Dad, what's up?
Well, you all know that we're planning to visit with Angela tonight before Ridge's birthday dinner.
Oh, can I say something about that?
What?
I went to the Santa Monica house before coming home. I know what happened earlier, Mother.
What happened?
Angela had one of her spells.
Todd said it was pretty bad.
Yes, it was.
Well, I wonder if we shouldn't postpone our visit tonight.
Is that necessary? I really wanted all of us to go over there.
Well, what do you think, Mother? You were there when it happened.
Well, these things are usually more traumatic for me than they are for Angela.
Stephanie, what do you mean when you say that?
Well, Angela is going to react however she's going to react. She has no awareness. What I would be concerned with is how you all are going to cope with it, you know, as individuals and as a family.
Well, we've coped with it so far, haven't we?
Yes, but today's episode was more intense than usual.
There is one other factor as well. Stephanie and I were talking about the possibility of having Angela here tonight for dinner.
At this house?
You know, that's an excellent idea.
Well, honey, wait just a moment. It is more than just having her sit at the dining room table with us.
No, we're all aware of that.
So what does it involve, Stephanie?
It involves Angela being strapped into a wheelchair. Now, we all love Angela, that's a given. But we are, after all, human. So it's a question of how you can cope sitting at the dining room table with someone that has absolutely no awareness and no control. No control over basic body functions. So it's going to be quite different than just seeing her down at the house in Santa Monica.
Well, I'm ready. And I think I can speak for Thorne as well by saying he's ready too.
Caroline,
I would love to have her here.
how about you, Brooke?
I would love it too.
How about you two? What do you think?
Well, frankly, we were a bit concerned. But I think I can say that we're not anymore. I'm very proud of all of you.
Had I known we had this option before, I would have had her come over a long time ago.
Well, then it's settled. Good. Oh. I'm going to call Todd and tell him to bring her over. Honey, would you get the door, please?
Sure.
Hi, Ridge. Happy birthday.
Thanks, but shouldn't you be with your wife?
Oh, she'd much rather that I was here. May I come in?
Hello?
Hello, Todd.
Oh, hi, Stephanie.
Todd, I have some wonderful news. The family agrees that you should bring Angela over to the house tonight.
Really?
Yes. So if you and Mrs. Bolton could dress her, you can bring her over in the van.
Stephanie, are you certain about this?
Yes, I am, and I appreciate your concern, Todd. I really do, but I believe that we can handle anything that might come up.
And I guess there's nothing more I can say.
No. Everything's going to be fine. It's going to be just fine. We'll see you in a little while.
I'm sorry. There's nothing more I could do or say. They want you there. Tonight.